right. I don't think I've ever seen so many people here on December 8th before. This is really nice. Most welcome to the Nobel Lectures in Chemistry 2009. This year's Chemistry Prize has been awarded to Professors Venkatraman Ramakrishnan, Tom Steitz, and Yonath'a for studies of the structure and function of the ribosome. In essence, the three laureates have spearheaded the quest to solve the one remaining grand problem of molecular biology, that is, how does the cell make proteins? This question dates back at least 50 years, to the early days just after Crick and Watson had discovered the structure of the DNA double helix. And it has engaged hundreds, if not thousands, of scientists. Proteins are made by an amazing molecular machine, the ribosome. A single ribosome is composed of a few 100,000 atoms, but is nevertheless incredibly small. If I could line up 50,000 ribosomes next to each other, the line would only be about 1 millimeter long. Now, thanks to the work of Ramakrishnan, Steitz, and Yonath'a, we now understand in atomic detail how ribosomes string together amino acids to make all the different proteins our cells need. This little movie shows you a brief outline of the process. Starting with messenger RNA, this long molecule, binding to the small subunit of the ribosome to initiate protein synthesis. Amino acids are carried to the ribosome by the blue molecule, the transfer RNA or tRNA, that, as you will see, now that the ribosome has been primed for synthesis by the large subunit also binding to it, you will see the transfer RNA molecules bringing amino acids, one after the other, to the ribosome in the so-called elongation process. And here you see one tRNA binding to the messenger RNA at the bottom and bringing the others, the tip of it with carrying the amino acid into the active site of the ribosome. After it has delivered its amino acid, we have a step called here we go. The whole thing moves. The mRNA moves relative to the ribosome, and the stage is now set for the next transfer RNA to bring its amino acid into the active site. And so the process continues. Amino acid after amino acid is added, as you can see now when the movie has been sped up a bit. So each transfer RNA brings one amino acid to the growing protein chain that you can see coming out of the ribosome at the backside. And now it's almost at real speed, about 10 amino acids added per second. And here you see the protein, growing protein chain coming out of the ribosome. And finally, when the process is complete, the protein has been fully made, the process is terminated in another step that ultimately disassembles the ribosome, releases the protein, and sets the stage for the next round of protein synthesis. So this is the process we will hear about in the three lectures.